Who is Sarge strong against? Sarge is one of the easiest characters to play. He'll serve you loyally in any situation. He is the perfect choice for anyone who's still learning the basic game mechanics. Sarge is great at managing damage and can resist dangerous shadow damage and enemy special abilities. That doesn't mean he's only good at defense though. He's also skilled at damaging enemies and can kill them after they fall. Sarge counterattacks work well on characters like Jet, who relies on long combination of strikes, Helga, whose attacks are totally ineffective against him, and Hanju, who Sarge can successfully use close quarter attacks against. He's also a tough enemy for Lynx. Both of these heroes accumulate shadow energy at similar rates, but Sarge gains invincibility earlier than Lynx can complete his killing shadow attack, and does more overall damage with his attacks since he has a damage bonus to fallen enemies. Sarge's attacks. Sarge is particularly effective at close and mid-range distances. He can also get close to enemies quickly using his special attack if they are trying to flee from you. He has a few unique tricks that let him quickly knock out enemies. One of them is his high attack. This is a very quick attack, and if you manage to outsmart your opponent, they're in trouble. A rain of combo attacks will fall on them and the damage is hard to survive. In general, all Sarge attacks are for one purpose: knocking the enemy to the ground and making sure they never get back up. His key attacks work especially well in combination with his talents. He does a nice job with his spinning knockout strike. And don't forget his kicking pushback attack. We're sure you'll love it. Sarge's range attacks. Sarge only has one throw-in weapon in his arsenal, but it's one that lets him hold his own in ranged battle. Using talents, you can unlock a different weapon option. The range of the attack is shorter, but if it hits, it's guaranteed to knock the enemy off their feet, which combines well with Sarge's main battle tactics, finishing off fallen enemies. Unique abilities. Sarge has two key abilities. First, his invincibility, which he uses in shadow form, and second, willpower onslaught. As soon as Sarge enters shadow form, he becomes nearly invincible. He cannot take damage or be knocked down. He may not have any other shadow skills besides his ability, but that's no cause for concern. His invincibility works very well against shadow and special attacks from other heroes, and helps cool the fury of particularly quick opponents who are used to hammering enemies with a rain of quick attacks. His second ability weakens enemies after they fall, so you should do everything you can to knock them down. You must remember as well that weakening also increases damage that gets past the enemy's block. So even if enemies try to defend themselves from your attacks, you can always hit them with a heavy or special strike. Sarge's weak points. Sarge's invincibility in shadow mode is his main weakness. He relies very heavily on this ability and can be in danger without it. That's why Kate, who can steal shadow energy, is one of the most dangerous enemies for him. Azuma can also cause problems for Sarge, especially when dealing constant damage to him. Aside from them, problems can come from quick, agile heroes like Midnight, who can also stay in shadow form for a long time and successfully resist Sarge's invincibility using jump. Another problem is Fireguard, who accumulates shadow energy automatically, letting him enter shadow form before Sarge, and who can also resist a charge using quick attacks. Conclusion. Sarge is a great choice for anyone who's still learning the ins and outs of the game, or for anyone who values reliability and flexibility in battle. If you aren't a fan of sneaky tactics, or you just prefer strict efficiency, then Sarge will prove useful to you. Welcome to the arena!